Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is indeed one of the great nights of the NBA season. Welcome to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. Hey, Shaq, you were born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, correct?
Yes, the Brick City, Ernie, that's what they call it.
So I guess that's where you learned to shoot free throws.
Oh, low blow, low blow, low blow.
Hey, what are some of your memories growing up around there?
Well, I just used to go outside and, it was about dreaming and cultivating the dreams. I always wanted to be like the great Dr. J, and one day my father, Philip Harrison, pulled me to the side and said, nope, you can't be Dr. J, you have to be better than Dr. J. And I looked at him like he was crazy.
When's the first time you ever thought going into the Hall of Fame was a possibility?
Is it still a possibility?
Well, I think you have a chance, Shaq. I really do.
Well, hopefully I will, Ernie.
It's a special day for basketball fans. The All-Star Game, best of the East against best in the Western Conference. And we are proud to bring it to you live.
Just a fun event to see so much talent here assembled in one place.
Well, it's really one of the reasons this weekend is such a fun time for the fans and really all of the NBA players involved as well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's Howard. Then it's Curry. And it's Harden in at the 2 guard.
You know, it's always such a big to-do, a major event, a big-time happening every time the All-Star Game comes to town. Cities vie to host a big show, and it's a big boon to the local economy.
Yeah, restaurants, hotels, nightlife, it's one big celebration. And there's always that buzz in the air every time the All-Stars gather to play.
You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951. And a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
George with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Excellent D from Howard. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. I asked him about how he was going to get the All-Stars comfortable playing with each other, and he said, we're just going to keep our sets very simple and let them go out and make plays. I took one look at the roster and knew all I had to do was get out of the way, and we'd have success. Should be fun to watch, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Millsap. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Shoots a fader. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star Game.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Harden kicks to Curry. It's stolen by DeRozan.
Mark it up.
That's one of the better jams you'll ever see right there.
Yeah, you know, some guys come out the high flyers, some of the bigs, and they just say, hey, I'm going to throw it down with authority tonight. I love that attitude. Nothing wrong with it in my book.
Now here's Curry. Howard with a screen on George. Durant attacking, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And we're seeing right here the defense is definitely optional.
Yeah, and we're seeing which option the players are taking.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Curry kicks to Harden. In low to Howard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on DeRozan.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. He's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Here's Curry. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Davis can't get it to go.
I think we've seen the defensive intensity start to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, Steve. A little more effort here as the game has progressed.
A nice shot by Knight.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 3. Curry kicks to Durant. It's tipped. George dishes to Knight. Second shot opportunity. Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for the East. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Millsap. James comes in for George. Kyrie Irving's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And John Wall's subbed in for Knight. That one is no good. Here's Curry. The dish to Howard. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Durant on the wing. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
All with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Wall kicks to LeBron. Feeds it to Irving. 18 feet out. The kick out to Wall. The wide open look here for Anthony. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here comes Harden. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Curry against Wall. The shot by Curry, no good.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that 3-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. And he lobs it up. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Harden on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the slam dunk by Wall.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Here comes Durant. He's got 8. He feeds it to Davis. Back to Durant. Jacks up a 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow. You know, Kevin, the fans love to see the big dunks, and they've not been disappointed here.
No, these guys have been throwing it down with reckless abandon. Just an all-star caliber. Oliver highlight reel.
Now Curry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Davis. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Wall. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
And how about the season he's had to this point? He's been so solid, just having a terrific year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, pretty much from game one of the season, he's been playing some of his best basketball ever.
Now here's Vucevic. No one near Wall as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the points coming in bunches, defense and afterthought.
It's like a pickup game, Clark. I mean, these are always shootouts.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends. Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Here's James. Oh, look out.
Boy, that was great. Just a fantastic dunk. Beautiful.
The crowd in the building loves it. The fans at home love it. I'd call that a juicy dunk right there.
Now here's Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. The foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Howard. Griffin comes in for Anthony Davis. Rudy Gay's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Damian Lillard subbed in for James Harden.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Wall draws the double. Inside to Vucevic. Shot's good.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Curry attacking. Here's Lillard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Lillard's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
They get it back. Here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Gay.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The West All-Stars have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Wall to the inside. Anthony, the pass to Vucevic. The shot no good. Great D that time from Griffin. And Lillard kicks to Griffin. To the inside. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Tobias Harris is checked in for Vucevic. Jimmy Butler comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kemba Walker in for John Wall. Now, here's Lillard. And there's the pass to Griffin. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Nobody near Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And here comes Gay. Pass to Cousins. To the middle. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Outside Westbrook. dishes it to Griffin. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Harris. Now the East All-Stars with it. Walker's shot is off.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
For three, Westbrook. Rebound by Butler. The drive by James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Russell Westbrook.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
And both free throws good for James. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
This Friday night, February 19th, the Dallas Mavericks go up and...
A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already played. And welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And Kevin, both teams percolating now.
Yeah, those early game jitters out of the way, Clark. Both teams settling into a groove. You know, you always want your side to win, but I think it's pretty common that we don't see too many fouls in these games year to year.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, I think we usually see a few here and there because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball. But aside from that, you usually aren't going to see too many whistles.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Harris. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Westbrook kicks to Thompson. In low to Cousins. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
He showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The shot's good from Irving.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I love their rebounding has been outstanding, so important in a tight game. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Paul for 3. That is good. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
And Walker kicks to James. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And 11 points for LeBron.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Paul dishes to Westbrook. From 12 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out. No good from Cousins. Now here's Butler. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Irving. Nails the 16-footer. And now an 8-point East All-Star lead.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Ball against Walker. Westbrook kicks to Cousins. The jump hook, and that one's good. Cousins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Here's LeBron. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. It's Thompson off the drive. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Cousins.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here's James. And that one comes up a bit short.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
That's good. And now just a 2-point East All-Star lead. And here are the East All-Stars now. And Walker kicks to LeBron. Walker with his screen for James. Off the pick. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, one reason they're on top right now is that they haven't done a whole lot of what just happened there. Only a couple times have they given the ball away.
New players in now for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Cousins. Durant comes in for Thompson. And James Harden subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A tight game here in New York. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Wall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring. It's been tough for them to try and slow down Wall. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there. Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Durant kicks to Paul. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
All with it. He's got 8.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The East all 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Well, playing in the All-Star game, something to really be proud of. And, of course, the starters are voted in by the fans. The reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
Knight for 3. It's rebounded by the West.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Steve, you talked about the starters and the reserves. Unlike in regular games, in an all-star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes because the coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on there, and that's who they want to see.
And here's George for 3. Good. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday's checked in for Anthony Davis. Holiday, the pass to Curry. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Knight. Kept alive. Harden's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Knight dishes to DeRozan. And it's blocked by Harden. Knight laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point East All-Star lead.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Harden kicks to Howard. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Wall. Holiday, the pass to Durant. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And Wall kicks to George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's the West with the ball. 9-point game. Howard with the screen on George. Durant dishes to Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 7.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches. That's how you answer.
Drummond sets the screen for Wall. Outside, George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. Howard kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Durant. Out to the right wing. Outside Curry. Holiday with the three. East grabs the miss. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And it's George missing. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 9 points. Harden with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. Here's Durant. Nails the baby hook. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
George passes to DeRozan. And Drummond kicks tonight. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Harden's shot is off.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And the basket good.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Durant with a screen on Knight. Curry dishes to Durant. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
And George, here we go. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. East All-Stars lead by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third. Return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and Kevin, often the second half is where you see that intensity turned up a bit.
Well, yeah, the first half maybe a little more loose, and then the second half is where it can get more competitive once the game is on the line.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Durant is out there with Davis. Then it's Harden. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Here's Millsap. Boom! He jams it straight down. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here are the East All-Stars. They lead by 7. Here's Knight. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. In the corner, George with it. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 12 in the game.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
It's deflected, and so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Here's Curry. He's got 7. Kicks to Harden. Davis with a screen on DeRozan. Back to Curry. Durant for 3, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Here's Howard. East grabs the miss. Outside, George. That 3 off the mark.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 7 points for James Harden.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And George gets it to go.
Oh, a beautiful play there. That's some serious all-star action.
And that's what you come to see, that kind of play.
And Curry, here we go. And that one's good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
James checked in for the East. The West All-Stars have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Here's Knight. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Knight's got 9. And so here are the West All-Stars. 8-point game. Curry kicks to Harden. The feed to Davis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The West making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Howard. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's Knight. He trains the quick shot. He's got 11. And here we go with Damian Lillard. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. And that one's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Knight kicks to LeBron. Millsap sets the pick for James. Here's DeRozan. And that one hits back iron.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And Davis throws it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
A shot by Knight, no good. Now here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Durant for the tie. Again, Durant missing. Now the East All-Stars with it. And James throws it down.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Here comes Damian Lillard. Outside, Davis. Here's Durant. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
And here's James outside. Good. James has got 16 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 6. Griffin kicks to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Durant. Nice touch on the back shot. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's DeRozan. Over to the wing. Drummond passes to Knight. He kicks to James. Into Millsap. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for the East. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. Irving's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And John Wall subbed in for Brandon Knight. The West also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Durant. It's Wall with the drive. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Feeds it to Lillard. Back to Westbrook. The dish to Gay. Here's the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Stolen by Gay. Lillard against Anthony, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here is Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Anthony with the screen on Lillard. Irving for 3. No luck. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Gay dishes to Cousins. Lillard attacking. Can't connect from short range.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
No one here. James as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the East All-Stars. Here comes Lillard. In the corner, it's Griffin. And the layup's good off the glass. Griffin's got 6. Here are the East All-Stars. The lead is 2. And Wall kicks to LeBron. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. The West making some changes. Thompson comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Paul in for Lillard. Anthony sets the pick for Wall. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
And so Wall nails both of them. Thompson with it. Gay in the corner. Irving against Thompson. He feeds it to Griffin. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Right side, Wall. There's the bucket. Good. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here's Cousins, and the shot is good. Cousins has got 9.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And Wall. Here we go now. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
With all the chances he's been getting, it's got to be frustrating that his struggles continue at the line.
Howard's checked in for the West.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Paul kicks to Cousins. Thompson passes to Gay. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gay. To the paint. Paul dishes to Howard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Tune in this Saturday night, February 20th. The Philadelphia 76ers take on the Dallas Mavericks. It's East and West. Big-time hoops coming your way.
We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
Both teams putting on a show.
Boy, it sure has been fun to watch, hasn't it?
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 3-point game.
Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far.
All out there with Irving. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
What a game for LeBron. 19 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I'll tell you the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
And the first one drops.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Durant's checked in for the West. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Curry. Durant kicks to Howard. Pass to Curry. Back to Howard. Harden the pass to Durant. Poked away. And they're pushing it up. And Wall with the slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Curry against Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Davis. In low to Howard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's 6 points for Howard.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
LeBron, no luck. Curry with it. Howard in the post. He's covered by Irving. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dwight Howard. Now Wall. Vucevic's screen on Curry. Here's Wall. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Curry dishes to Davis. And the pass to Durant. Davis setting the pick for Durant. Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That's demoralizing. They needed a stop there, and instead they give up 3 points on an open look.
Outside, Wall. Pass to James. Vucevic's screen on Davis. It's LeBron with the drive. Irving can't get it to go.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
Here's Curry. And that one goes long. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
John Wall at the line for two.
That's good from Wall.
You know, he's had a number of trips to the line, and he's starting to make some of those foul shots now. That could be dangerous.
And some changes here for the East. Drummond comes in for Vucevic, and Paul George is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
Kevin, it's really unusual to see him struggle from the line. Maybe that trip will get him back on track.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Durant with it. George picks him up. Irving against Harden. In low to Howard. On the money from 12 feet away. Howard's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Here's West now. It's Curry with the drive. Here's Durant. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game.
Man, an even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I know you know about how the basket can seem like it's 10 feet wide when you're in the zone. That's where they are right now.
All with it, and it's Howard picking him up. A three from George, and he gets it to go.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's the West with the ball. They trail by 1. Curry kicks to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Durant. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
But they get it back. James wide open. They get the rebound. Dishes to Irving. Outside, Wall. And another shot, and the layup is up and in. Wall's got 13 points in the second half.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Davis kicks to Curry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 13 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two. You know, even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
And here is Irving. LeBron with a screen on Harden. Irving passes to Wall. Wall with another miss.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Durant dishes to Davis. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off. Look out, hands out!
And Clark, I think that one was for the fans that didn't get to see the dunk contest last night.
Letting loose a bit and making some all-star highlight reel clips, for sure.
Howard setting the pick for Curry. And it's the East with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good. That's now 26 points for John Wall.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Durant sets a screen for Curry. Fader on the way, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 29 in the game.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And Wall kicks to George. No good with the triple. And the West All-Stars have possession. Howard with a screen on Wall. Curry passes to Howard. He dishes it to Durant. Kicks to Harden.
James Harden. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He has 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
He showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of him. And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Here's Curry. There's the feed to Durant. Fires from 18. Will not go. This is off the front eye. And he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Dwight Howard.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
Nobody near Irving. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Curry hangs. It's laid in by Harden. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Wall dishes to LeBron. Back to Wall. Left side, Wall. Passes to Irving. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Curry kicks to Durant. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The first, and that gives them the lead.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He's got 30 points, and he's bringing 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. That one on Davis.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Here's Durant. Shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. Irving passes to LeBron. No one near Wall as he lets it go. He's off from 3. Now here is Davis. Feeds it to Harden. He kicks it to Howard. There's the dish to Curry. Durant with a wide open look. Can't knock in the 3. Now LeBron. And Wall. Here we go now. It's off.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them to lead.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant in the corner. It falls!
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Left side Wall. Can't cash in.